right, there we go. Officially live. Officially live. Yeah, so uh good evening everybody. Welcome to the Smoking Jacket broadcast. As you know, we officially start at 8 o'clock. We got 3 more minutes. Just wanna count down those 3 minutes and we'll officially open it up. And before I just wanna wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And Jay Perg, I know you about ready. You should be ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm locked and loaded, man.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite times of the year.
Time is
Right here.
ticking.
You say you what?
I said time is ticking.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I got that turkey in the oven upstairs. So I can tell you, we ain't gonna be that long. I think this gonna be it for today. All right. To those that are joining us right now, welcome to the Smoking Jacket broadcast. We officially kick off at 8 o'clock. That is 2.5 minutes from now. Uh, Hope you stay on with us and chill and grab a sip and a smoke. And we won't be long. Just want to close out our year wishing every one of you a happy new year, Merry Christmas, and update you on 2025 and what we would like to see and do come the beginning of the year. Uh, So we thank God for each and every one of you that come on weekly to stream with us, and we don't take that lightly. Mm. Miss Analyst, girl, look like what's going on, Cheryl? You came in, you just crept in. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, come
Uh,
on. Oh man,
all is
Sandra,
good. Hey,
all is
Sandra.
good.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
doing a few things. Nothing too deep for tomorrow. I'm not cooking nothing, but I am
I
going
got.
to I'm marinating steak and lamb chops.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'll have some potato and spinach and all that good stuff. But as far as cooking greens and doing all of that,
Ain't doing none of that.
that's canceled. No.
Yeah. We
It
got it.
it
We got it going on over here. I did some pig feet last night on the turkey right now. Um. Hey, what's up, Tasha? First, let me give a shout out first to Sandra. Sandra, what's up, girl? Um.
let me share the
Uh. uh
broadcast.
yeah. Always glad to see you when you come on, and we certainly gonna do something with you as soon as we get a chance, Sandra. So thank God for you. Bless you. Merry Christmas to you. You know what? It's officially 8 o'clock. Tasha, she smokes. What's going on? What's happening? Glad to have you on. Look here. This is the last segment of the Smoking Jacket broadcast, 2024. We look forward to being with you in 2025. So let me just officially welcome you. We're not going to be long. Just want to have a sip of smoke, update you what's going on in 2025 coming up. And but right now we're gonna go around the room and House, what's happening, man? You might be on mute, House.
Just want to take this time to wish everybody happy holidays and take this time to recharge. You know, think about all
Man.
the blessings that you have with your
Oh
family,
yeah.
and you know, recharge for the next year. 2025.
Yeah,
Make it
no
better
doubt.
be.
All right, man. I hear
Much
you.
much blessings to everybody.
I appreciate it. Cheryl, what's girl? You know what, Cheryl? You've been busy, man. You've been busy. Every time I get to get on your page, somebody I think that reached out Sandra. Then it's like 2 days later, I see you and her hook up. I'm like, okay, cool, and that's good. I love it, especially when I see it taking the pictures together. And so, man, definitely you've been out there and doing your thing, and I love seeing it. So, kudos to you and Sandra on that hookup. I guess it was what, last week sometime.
It was. We were with my good brother Jay.
Oh, Jay was out
Jay
there too.
and
All
JoJo
right. Okay. All right.
and the Destination Herf
Hey,
team.
hey, hey, hey.
Of course, Smoking Jacket Broadcast.
Yeah, yeah, cool,
So we were
cool.
we were at the West Palm Beach Smoke Inn location.
Okay,
Sandra had her third annual blackout party there.
okay.
Little holiday, something, something. Uh, we had a lot of cities in Florida represented, so it was all good.
Yeah,
So-
all right. Jay was in the building.
oh, it was Friday. Did I say Saturday? It was Friday.
You're right,
I
right.
lost the day, but yeah,
All
Jay
right.
and I were there.
I hear that. Hey, well, look here. On that note, appreciate everything you doing. But before Jay come on, let's give an update and take a break for Destination here 2025. Man, Jay, that's it, bro. It's not almost here. It's basically here, man.
I know. I'm gonna blink and wake up one morning. It's gonna be like, oh shit, gotta load the truck and get moving.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. So man, just how's everything looking, man? I know you got to be excited. Some things are just a blessing and a burden at the same time, man. And I know the blessing of it is, it's coming. It's just about here. The burden of it is just all the work that has to, that it takes involved. And I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, and you put the work in, man, and we certainly appreciate it because the end result is always great. So just go ahead and update us, man.
I mean, for me, realistically, the blessing for me is being able to just get it done. You know, what I mean, to be
Mm,
going to year four, you know, it's definitely a blessing. When I took on this project 4 years ago, I didn't know what to expect. Because at the time, I had just got done doing black smoke for 4 years, so everybody was kind of like knowing me for doing that, and that was kind of like a staple in
mm,
South Florida when it comes to cigar events. So it's kind of like I had an uphill battle trying to reprogram people and let them know that, hey, I'm not doing that, but I'm doing this. And with anything else, you got people that's going to be loyal to whatever they know or comfortable with whatever they know, whatever the case may be. But
right.
we stayed steady. We stayed steady pushing, and here we are. Getting ready to jump off year number four. And
Mm,
that's my thing has always been to be consistent and transparent and deliver the best quality event that we can possibly deliver. And that's what we've been doing, and we're going to continue to do no matter what. So we're happy, we're excited, we're blessed to be in the position that we're in right now. We're excited about adding the golf tournament to the event this year. I mean next year,
mm.
uh, which is going to be directly benefiting our family nonprofit, which is a domestic violence prevention nonprofit. So we're
All
excited
right.
about launching. So that's kind of like that kind of gave us a different a different level of goal. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how important
Right.
that aspect of it is. You know, cool. We smoke, we drink, we have a good time, whatever. But for us, being able to finally have that give back component where we're actually making a difference in the community, what
Right.
we're doing, that's what's important to us. And we're finally happy to be in this position now to have the nonprofit set up. Now we're working with a couple of organizations locally already that's going to be involved with Destination Herf and everything else we have moving forward. So that's what it's
Mm.
all about. And this is beyond cigars. This is beyond, getting fucked up and having a good time. This has really become a situation where we're going to make a difference in our communities, and we're going to really kind of like focus on the cause. You know what I'm saying? Not just the party. So this has officially become a cigar
Right.
event with a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So that was our plan from day one, and now we're
Right.
finally here. So we're gonna continue to push that forward. So we appreciate everyone that's coming out, everyone that's been out in the past years, everyone that's got their tickets already, that's ready to come out here and celebrate with us. We're excited to see everybody. If
Mm.
you haven't got your ticket yet, you got about a week or so before I just was like, because I
Capping
got to
off,
order.
huh?
I got a lot of orders coming in. I'm holding off on ordering certain things like the
Yeah.
t-shirts, hoodies, because I need sizes and all of that. So I got a lot of people that's like, "Oh no, yo, we coming, we coming, we coming," and I'm like, "You better hurry, hurry, hurry," because once I put this order in, that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do
Yeah.
about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always have a couple extras, but
Right.
I can't spend unnecessary money on the hope and the dream. You know what I'm saying? Either you coming or you
Hmm.
not. And so at
Yeah.
this point, with less than a month to go, you should know if you're coming or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just like I said, I would give it like another week, but definitely
Yeah.
before the year, before January 1st, I definitely got to have, like I just got a couple things came in today. Like I just got these come in today. These what is this right here? These the wristbands that we're gonna be using. So these just came in today.
All right.
I'm waiting on the credentials. Should be coming in Monday or Tuesday.
Cool.
So stuff coming in. We got boxes piled up here in the corner, cigars and other stuff that's already come in. So
Right.
we good, man. We just need everybody to to bust a move and we come in. Let's go. Stop
Uh,
procrastinating. Let's get back.
well, man, that seems to be the end result in some things, man. That seems like that it never changed. But look here, it is what it is, man. We know where we're gonna be. We know the time we're gonna have, and I'm looking forward to it. Man, what is it? Is this year three for me, Jay, or two?
Chris, you have three.
Yeah, yeah, three. So
Y'all have
definitely.
I've been waiting on this
Yeah.
dessert all night, man.
Hey,
This is
hey, do your thing, man. But look here, man. I certainly haven't been up to a whole lot. Just anticipating this show here. Just to, throw some things out there to some of the people that's on. You got the opportunity to certainly come to us with the format, for a show. And I would encourage it if you know anybody, anything that, needs to be promoted, pertaining to cigar, even community related events, man, you can certainly hit us up at the Smoking Jacket broadcast at gmail.com. Let us know, what you have, who you might want us to promote, what cigar brand is out there that is worthy and noteworthy of our time to put it out there so people know what's going on. Okay. Just had to throw that out there, but just wanted to come on, update people on Destination Herf. Gonna go around the room to the three broadcast hosts that I got on, kind of recap the year and see and figure out, here come my man Power to the people. Hey man, he came
What
right
up?
on
What up?
time.
What up?
Hey, look at him, boy. Hey, Shank, what's up?
What's the
Hey,
deal? Oh, am I on?
hey, man.
Oh man,
Yeah,
what you rubbing
yeah.
on now? You
I
all man,
know.
you need some grocery. Come on.
I
What
got some
what is it?
pepper steak and shrimp fried rice.
Woo!
Mm.
That
Hey,
you
look.
cook right
Hey,
now.
while he comes on, I'm rocking his. This is the Chester, Smoky gear.
Ah, you're rocking it.
Yeah, rocking it today. Uh, Certainly. When he came over the house for one of the, I think it was one of the broadcasts we was getting ready to do, and he had the gear on. I said, "No, I got to get that." Did a silhouette of himself. Did a silhouette of
Rocking it.
himself.
I
Looks really
appreciate it.
good. Yeah,
I'm
that.
waiting on my hat. I'm waiting on my hat, bro.
You
Uh,
got a website, Chester? You got a
nah,
website to
man.
order? You got a website to order from?
His mouth full right now. He ain't thinking.
No, no, I just started it. I'll let you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
My bad.
yeah. Hey, but look, it's pretty cool though. Definitely love it. Uh,
Happy
Definitely love it.
holidays,
So,
everybody.
oh yeah, definitely happy holidays, man. You know what's been going on in your world, Chester? I know you've been out busy, man. Busy weekend for you.
I just got
Of course,
off. I just
I
left the lounge.
right. Okay.
I'm home. I'm home chilling right now, man. I'm tired as hell.
Hmm.
I'm
And you know
tired.
what, man? And that's where everybody should be at this point right now, man. Be at home. You know, house should be smelling good. With some good, cooking, man. I got my turkey in there. Scheduled to come out at 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to check that thing out. But this is just that time of year, man. It does it for me, man. Always good to be around family, friends, and like I said, it came up to Philadelphia to be with family. And so, but Chester, we was gonna just go around the room, man, and kind of recap the year, and just kind of like I just want to know, what was the best show for y'all this year? How's I'm gonna start with you, man?
Man, best show for me was my boy that you brought in from the DR. I think it was the DR. I can't remember the guy's name.
Mr.
Dr. Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Dr.
Dr.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Dr. Rodriguez. He laid down so much knowledge for the people of
Yeah,
just the business side of the house,
yeah.
cigar
I mean,
manufacturing, and how his struggle was. I liked his personal experience, how he talked about his own personal experience and how his family was brought into the business and how he was able to elevate and continue to elevate the business, right?
right, right, right,
I
right,
love hearing people elevate their business and have an actual plan to actually elevate their business. And
right.
Dr. Rodriguez, that epitomizes that for me. And that he was my favorite guest. He was the favorite guest, and I could listen to him
Uh,
talk all day. The other
well,
person was uh, Miss I can't remember his name, Braxton.
oh, Kevin.
Kevin.
Tracy Braxton. Yeah, Tracy Braxton.
Kevin was another
His,
one.
his, his last name is Surratt.
Correct. It was good to hear his story, and
Yeah,
all about personal stories. And
yeah,
I loved hearing his personal story, and because there's
yeah.
always two sides. There's always three sides to every story. Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
his
Hey,
story.
hey, hey, yeah. Hey, Tim, I was getting to you, brother. I saw you commented, but I was getting to you next go around. So you just hold that thought, my brother. But good evening to you. Yeah, yeah. So Jay, what about you, man?
I would have to say, I would have to second House's emotion. Dr. Rodriguez is definitely a good show. Um,
Man,
I'm gonna be a little biased here because there was a show that I hosted. To show him we had Robert on. He's
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah,
he's always a character.
yeah, yeah.
He always brings good energy and good insight as well. So
Oh yeah, definitely. And that definitely a moment that was just so cool and candid. So I
yeah,
get you on
that's what
that.
I like about interviewing
Yeah,
him. He's
that's
always
the first time. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Chester, put down that steak fried rice, boy.
You know what? I'm with
Was
I'm with House and Jay Rodriguez. That was a good show. But
yeah.
the
Well,
last show was good with the ladies.
yeah, yeah. That that
That,
that
that was
was
good. Peaches and
that
orange
was.
juice.
Yeah, peaches, peaches and
That
oranges. January
was a good
4th
show.
coming up. Yeah,
That was really
definitely.
good.
Uh, Well, wow. So it seems like that's going to be the consensus because I can tell you, I know with Sister Cheryl gonna say the editor. Cheryl, what show did it for you?
Man, we had some great content this
Yeah,
year.
we did,
Uh,
we did.
Definitely my buddy, Dr. Oscar Rodriguez.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout out to the homie right here in Orlando, Howard Gums of Howard G Cigars.
yeah.
Uh, Great show there. And Robert Caldwell.
Look,
I mean,
see,
those were probably the three of our best.
yeah.
Honorable mention to our sisters that we will see in 2 weeks in Atlanta, Southern Cigar
hmm
Queens.
hmm Yeah, and I'm in agreement with everybody. I kind of knew in asking this that would, first of all, this is a cigar syndicated broadcast. We're about the cigars. As Chester would always remind me, and it was great uh, because the knowledge they dropped uh, for the industry about the industry and even business side, health side. I mean, Dr. Rodriguez went from one spectrum to the next, all over the place. I mean, even in his medical profession, how he provided. Hey, you know what? I smoke X, Y, and Z amount of cigars. You know, and hey, and and he looks great. Hey Tim, man, yes he is. Hey, look, I wanted to definitely before I got it, to getting into the show, had to give a shout out to Tim Walker, man, when we was on the Red Cup Wednesday.
Hey,
I
cousin.
think I think this is the first broadcast that we had after me, Cheryl, and Jay Ferg, was on, and you know what, it lived up to every bit of the expectations I had being on there. Was able to cut loose a little, like I would not normally do, and we had a ball. We had a ball. We had an absolute freaking ball,
Our
and I
first
love.
simulcast with the simulcast. Like,
Yeah,
who
yeah,
does
and we
that?
looking
Who did
forward.
that?
Yeah, we are looking forward to doing that thing again. Matter of fact, I'm just looking forward to just having them on. Period. And vibing with us. So, but yeah, I just not to be all over the place, but I really love the Dr. Rodriguez show. I'm gonna have to go and say the next Robert Caldwell brought a lot of nuggets to the industry about Caldwell cigars, and it was just a breath of fresh air and a great joy. So this year, we definitely want to get into some great cigar content. And I'm gonna tell you, I really want to tackle that. I really want to tackle the cigar aficionado top 25. Chester shaking his head. Chester, what's up? Why you shake your head, man?
Oh no, I'm just that list was it was funny to me.
Well,
I
it's
think it
funny,
was funny to a
interesting.
lot of people,
Yeah,
especially
But
the
think
number
about
one pick. But
why,
absolutely.
why was it funny? Why was it funny? Come on.
I just don't understand how that cigar was number one over
Hmm.
all the other cigars. It's been out. It's been out.
Yeah,
But you ain't
but
gonna
you
tell
know
me
what?
that was the
Yeah,
best cigar of
that
all
that
the
you can come up with.
cigars
Yeah.
that are out.
Are
Uh
you
huh.
It just
saying it's
seemed
a
a little.
popularity contest? God forbid. Is it a popularity contest?
Well,
um,
so
it,
No,
so.
it's who has
it
the
it is
biggest.
said
It's who has the biggest checkbook contest.
that
Hey,
too.
Tim, appreciate you, man. We will, brother. Yeah.
Who got the biggest
Is what now?
It's the who has the biggest fucking checkbook contest.
exactly?
So,
Wait,
all right,
Because
all right, all right.
this is my personal um thing, right? That's like
Mm-hmm.
that's like taking That's like taking the Grammys and making Billie Jean the song of the year. We don't heard that shit. Like we don't heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
You
these
got to hear my laughter. God
like
damn.
these lists should be like pick the shit that came out that fucking year. Like you giving me cigars that's been out for fucking 20 years. It's like, nigga, that shit is not.
I agree with you. I agree. I mean, we looking at what was it, the judge, right?
Where?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you which ones were the top.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I
The
kind of got
the
them.
judge was
I
number
got the top
one.
5, and yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got the Monte Cristo 1935. Then you got the Carrillo Encore Celestial. And you got the Padron Series 1926. Now that's a good smoke. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not debating that these are good sticks, right? What I'm saying
Olivia shouldn't be on there. Olivia is not in the top 25.
what
Olivia is
I'm
not.
saying is if you're gonna have a fucking top 25 of 2024, that should be new shit that just came out this year.
And that's a good point. And
It
that's a
depends
good
on the
point.
parameters of the vote.
My
But
question is, has the
Because it takes so long to manufacture a cigar, you can't really say just 2024 alone. It's got to be a wider bandwidth, right? So
well,
I agree with what I think. What Ferg is saying is it's the big market manufacturers, right? They're so popular and their name is out there, people just automatically go to it, right? But that's what I think Ferg is talking about. It's not just
Look,
one.
wait a minute, hold on, House. I'm sorry. Hey, Chester, was that a big ass bud or was that your little Christmas tree?
that's my little Christmas tree, man. What you talking about? Go ahead.
Woo! What I tell you. All
so
right.
look, so House, so the trade show happens in January, and now April, right? So you got all this new product that's gonna be coming out that they're debuting at the show. The people that these magazines, they have access to these cigars, right? So they have enough. It's more than 25 new cigars that come out every year that actually
Yeah.
hit the market. You know what I'm saying? And
I
I'm just
agree.
saying, if
It does come down to a popularity contest, like you're saying, the money, big money,
yeah, because I'm looking at this fucking list and I'm like, shit, the majority of this shit been out forever. Like, this is nothing new here. Like, I don't see one new stick on this list.
The Eye of the Bull.
And they got the Brick House number 10. Like that, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think the Eye of the Bull was on that list, right?
Okay,
All right, so yeah, it was. Now let's look at this. So Tasha, she smokes. What is it you disagreeing on? Good point. I know you say a good point, but I just want to make sure and be clear what it is that you're disagreeing on, and maybe we can, enlighten, help, clear up, because I certainly would like to know. Because it's certainly, in this top 25, I mean, do they get it right all the time? In my mind, no. Uh, okay, so she disagreed with Ferg. So Ferg said that it's almost like, going back and taking a Billie Jean song and making it number one.
I agree.
Again, you know, uh, and when we think about it, let's look at how many times and House, I'm gonna correct you on this. You're gonna be on this show. We got to get because the analysts will get you now. It's not
Oliva.
it's Oliva, not Oliva.
Okay,
We ain't looking at
yeah,
we ain't looking at scandal.
that
Okay,
shouldn't be on the list. That
it
shouldn't
ain't
even,
Olivia Pope.
that shouldn't even be on the list.
Hey, but I want you to think about this. Look how many times the Milano has been on there. The Milano, almost every year since its existence.
So my question is, the Jaime Garcia was number one, right?
No,
No,
the judge.
the
The
judge.
judge, I mean, that's what I meant. The judge. How many times has the judge been number one?
I
Oh,
can't get that one.
it ain't even been on the list, bro.
Yeah. So how the hell all of a sudden
that's
it
my
just is
point.
better than Oliva? How is it just all of a sudden it just pops up?
All,
It's better
all
than
of a sudden, out of the blue.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
my
Well,
point.
well, so
I love
and
my
got
American.
it, and got it. As long as it has been out, like you wouldn't think to say somebody had smoked this already, and at least somewhere along the line put it in the top 25. Now all of a sudden it ain't even been the salt, and now all of a sudden, bam, here it is. And yeah, I think it's been out 6, 7 years now. Yeah, and all of a sudden now it's in the top 25.
Yeah, it's been out at least 6 years.
It
You
doesn't
know,
give the opportunity for new product. I mean, listen, I
Okay,
two
I'm looking at.
boxes right here, but I mean, this is not the way I've seen the ballots go.
uh,
What each manufacturer gets, what, 4 or 5 to put up, and you may see one or two new ones on there, and then everything else is a legacy product. Then that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, unless you're going to change the parameters and to House's point and be like, okay, here we have this swath of cigars from X year to X year,
mhm.
manufactured this year, produced this year, you know, from
And also who's voting.
distribution
Like
to store. Then that's different than saying what has been top grossing, most
Okay.
requested,
So,
all those types of
Now,
things.
now
yeah.
I just look back at the archives for 2023, 2022. Now I will
Uh-huh.
say both of those years they had a lot more new product on those lists.
Okay.
I will say that because on 2024, 2023, there were a lot more new cigars that I know that came out in 2023 that's on that list. They got West Tampa cigars on here,
Mm,
you know. So
that's good.
you know, they got Long Live the Queen on there.
Uh-huh.
And they got some old ones. They got the Alec Bradley.
Rizzo, yeah.
They got the M81 by Drew Estates #7 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they got the Rocky Patel ALR second edition Toro #4 last year, and the Padron 1926 48 Maduro was #2 last year.
that's
Mm-hmm.
And the
good.
Oli- and
Yeah.
the Oliva V was #3 last year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
How
But hey,
how
that's their
how do you
list.
feel about B's comment? They need to have a category of their own.
Yeah.
The
It should be
what do you think?
the parameters got they should define the parameters, right? You have to define the parameters. I get it because a lot of people smoke different cigars. You smoke it with different things. Some people smoke cigars with bourbon. Some people smoke cigars with
Yeah.
wine. There's different
Well,
pairings, so it
you
depends
know.
on what you're trying to smoke. Like Dr. Rodriguez
Well,
said, you don't want to
yeah.
kill your palate. You smoke. You smoke. He said, Dr. Rodriguez said, you smoke those lighter cigars. He likes a lighter cigar so it doesn't kill his palate, right? So it's just different. So it's a big ass wide range of parameters that I don't know if cigar aficionado, and I agree with Ferg. I think cigar aficionado is just all about the money. They're not trying to sit there and really look at different
Well,
smokes and
I,
categorize them, kind of like boxing or whatever.
I
Categorize.
tell you what. I say let's come back with a show because we don't want to assume. Let's each and every one of us do our own research with some viable, truthful content based on what we can come together and research and bring this to the table again and bring it to the people so we can educate them properly on these how can these voting for
I
and
think we
rating.
should do like a review, like all of us should get some cigars. Each of us get those cigars, right? And do a review throughout the year of various cigars.
Yeah.
And everybody
So we
that's
Oh,
want to
look,
come up with
interested.
our own.
how about yeah, I was about to say, how about our first show, 2025? We do our official list. Everybody submit how many of us it is. I think everybody submit like the
Is
top.
eight of us.
And
8 of us.
everybody review the cigar, and everybody who has that cigar, you're gonna have to. How many of us? seven of us.
Seven of us.
So I would think, okay, now we'd have to send the cigar to each person for that review for the week. So that way each person could actually smoke that cigar, or either on the show you smoke it or before the show and give you a review of the cigar, right? That way you know, okay, you smoked the cigar, you know, what's your opinion? And you could tell each person could give their opinion of that cigar, whatever that cigar is. It
Hmm.
doesn't have to be no
Well, you know
rare
what?
paint.
I would probably say because there are so many, and I don't again, and I want to find out. I want to do my research, but if we're going to do that, why don't we do this? Why don't we just go ahead and take the list that they presently have, and let's work on the top 10 and see how we would put them
But you got to
in
smoke
the
them,
order.
right? Are you
Oh
saying
yeah,
you
you
got?
got to smoke them. That's only if you can find them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
that's the
mine.
hard part. That's
Yeah,
why I was.
it is. I mean, and look, don't nobody go out and spend no unnecessary money. But I'm gonna do my Chester. Well, you know, he work in the lounge, and you know he can do his thing. He probably got more. I told him he surpassed me. He got more knowledge than the
That's a
Library of
lie.
the
That's a
Library of Congress.
that's a lie. That's a lie, Craig.
He's a liquor connoisseur.
I do
He's a
drink some liquor now.
whoa. Hey, you know. He came he came over my house and saw my little what I say is test about whatever certificate I have for liquor, but yeah, he done surpassed me in every facet of this
I,
industry.
I think we can make that happen, though. I mean, if
No,
we
yeah,
all,
oh yeah,
if we
oh
get one person
Sandra,
or a team of the group who can make sure that we get the cigars and send them out. If it's harder for someone to get them, we can get
yeah,
them out before that. And maybe do that once a month.
Yeah, because it's definitely going to be a market thing because everything,
mm,
isn't available everywhere. But
Absolutely.
I have the list pulled up. I'll have to grab it really quickly.
Yeah, I got
said
you.
Sandra, go ahead, we'll have you on, smoke it. Jay Fur got the shirt on,
Undercrown
show
is
him the
not
shirt,
even
Jay
on the
Fur.
top 25. Undercrown is
Just smoke it,
Just
baby,
smokes.
just
Damn, I
smoke it.
like that. I
Yes,
like
undercrown
it.
sir.
is top 25.
Yeah.
Come on,
You said what?
undercrown.
Where? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, I have a Tim. Yeah, we're gonna include you in that with Tim. We're gonna hit you up.
It'll be a big
Man, yeah.
argument,
That.
big debate on
Oh
this.
yeah. Well. Again, let's look at how they even pick the individuals. First of all, I even think I'm sure the panel is probably all Caucasian, and I
What
would.
Ferg said.
You say
It,
what? And it might be what Jay first said. I mean, but look, let's find some great content about it. Bring it to the people.
yeah, because
And
it's
this,
marketing. I
yeah,
totally agree with Ferg. I honestly believe if you're able to market more and put the money behind it, then your name is gonna be out there, and that there's
yeah,
you got
yeah,
Churchills, you got so many different types of cigars that smoke differently. That depending on what kind of mood you're in, if you want some coffee in the morning and you smoke a cigar in the morning with some coffee
uh-huh.
or some tea, I mean, and we should do a pairing show. A pairing show is important for people to understand what the pairing is with all these different cigars. You going out
Well,
to steak dinner, just
let
like
me
going.
tell you, that would be great, Hal. That and we could do that all day long.
Yeah,
And pairings are great. Me and Chester belong to a bourbon pairing group. We call it bourbon pairing group, but we're a pair pretty much and in everything. And the differences of taste and the palates and how they are so different. We recently, because we've tasted so much, I mean, they have tasted so much that, they just about are on the same, accord when it comes to basically taste, notes, color, etc. So, it's been working out great. And so, we definitely. Hey, well, hey Tim, I appreciate that, man. We hey, we got some solid people on this show, man, and I thank you for your contributions as well. And so we're gonna do that. We're gonna take the top 10, and we'll
Yeah.
come back. Be safe to say that'll be a second, uh, the fourth Tuesday in January. Give everybody time to do their thing.
When I was in the music business, right?
Yeah,
And it was the same thing. If you wanted your artist to chart, you want that cover or whatever the case may be, that shit
right.
was all about who's paying the most money. You like, come on,
Oh,
man.
I get it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I already know, like
Who's
that's
getting
what.
the most spins, right? With the
Yeah,
radio
like
stations, right?
yeah, those spins equals cash, bro. Like they ain't spending your shit because they like your shit that much. Like no,
Uh-huh.
man.
You
You're a
paying those
record.
DJs. You
You're a
paying
record
those.
company. Trust me, I used to have to pay a lot of money to a lot of DJs to get on that, that the hot 8 at 8 and all that other dumb shit they had going on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and again, it's bogus because it's like you be having an artist brand fucking new, nobody never heard this motherfucker, but he in the top 8 at 8 first week out the gate. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but if you got the resources, you can make some shit happen. You know what I mean? That's the unfortunate part of it, but that's the reality of it. We would like to think like, in a perfect world that hey, we pick the best of the best and we make it happen, right? But that unfortunately that's not the way the world works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a business to them. You know what I mean? Like so they gotta pay. They gotta pay. Everybody gotta pay.
Yeah, I always tell everybody everything is a business. Everything that Ferg does, what I love, he's a businessman. Everything that Cheryl does is a businessman. She's a businesswoman. Everything that power to the people, the
Let me
business.
go to the analyst. Analyst, go ahead and sum up this thing for us and put the analyze it in the proper perspective, as I know you can.
Um, I will acknowledge and say that to Miss Holly, shout out to our sister GTG Houston. There is subjectivity um, that is the base of that. Um, I also think that you're taking what was probably highest grossing in sales on the market. I think that when it comes to putting the list out there to vote, I think that's a popularity portion,
Hmm.
irrespective of, whether you like the cigar or not. Sometimes with the choices on the list, some of them you may not have even smoked before. And then there's that one on there that you may have smoked or heard of. And then that's your default um, vote. It was good to see JC Newman have West Tampa Tobacco on there. I personally smoked their line. So I know that stands up to that scrutiny. But I think we need to take a
Okay,
little look at the first 10.
I get.
And I'm more keen, Jay, on smoking the ones I haven't smoked. And honestly, it may take us more than one. It not pairing the cigar, just doing water, just to see what happens.
All right, so no, it's okay. So the judge in 2021 was number 17 for the year.
Okay, so it made it on the list.
On in 2001, it was number 17.
Hmm.
So
2000 when?
2001.
One. Because
The
there is a
judge.
lot to
I'm sorry,
I
sorry,
Wait
know
a
where
minute.
Jay is
2021.
going with that because I saw an
2021.
article that made the point
Oh,
that there's a recycling of
So 2021,
strata.
I
2021
got it.
cigar that's number one this year was number 17 and
Got
21.
it. Okay, got it. Because I said, wait a minute,
So
2001 now.
what's y'all opinion? What's everybody's opinion on the top 25 of the ones that you have smoked, right? Because everybody ain't smoked all these top 25, right? Um, Out of the top 25, what can you actually say that you personally smoke and it's a good smoke?
Man, let me put it this way.
Now the
If
judge
I had
is good
if
smoke, but I don't think it's number one.
that list right now was what's on that list, the Eye of the Bull would be my number one.
There it
The,
is.
the which one?
Eye of the Bull.
Yeah,
Period. Bottom line.
yeah.
And
That's
what number
that'd
is
be my
I the
favorite.
bull? What number is I the bull? That's
Number
I
number
nine.
they,
number 6.
Number 9.
9. Yeah, I
Okay,
love that out of the
that's a
bull.
good smoke. That's a good smoke.
That's a
But I
hell
do
of a
like the
smoke.
judge though. I do like the judge. I the bull is good. I've
you
had
know,
that. I the bull is good.
And look,
you know,
I'm not.
I
Look,
mean,
a lot of these cigars are great cigars. I'm not debating that at all.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not debating. There's some great cigars on this list. I'm not debating the validity of the cigars and their greatness.
right.
It's just the list is just a little weird to me because there's so many more. Like I feel like a lot of cigars is not getting a shot because they're not advertising or whatever the case may be. They're not showing up at Big Smoke or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, if we went just based on sheer popularity, and disclaimer, I don't have the numbers of what the sales were per box or what the revenue generated was per stick. But the Long Live the Queen, I mean, everybody, especially the Queen Sword, which for those who haven't smoked it, that's the Lancero. That Queen Sword is always sold out by and
Mm.
large. It's always sold out. I've been to several different brick and mortars and online. And so just
Is that
saying.
is that because of production and volume, or is that because of it's a good smoke? That's why I always
it
ask
was
people: is
Well,
it
guess
because
what?
it was
of
two
It's
production?
a Robert Caldwell, so that's a good
it was
question
two
for you to
it's two factors with that cigar, right? Number one, right before it was released, they had the warehouse fire in Dominican Republic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That pushed production
on
back.
the show. Yeah.
But once they got production back up and running, it was still flying off the shelf. They couldn't keep it on the goddamn shelf. So I definitely think
Mm.
it was definitely a production thing, and I definitely think now that they have their new distribution and all that set up, I think it'll be more consistent with everything. But um, yeah, it's just weird to me. Like I said, sometimes I look at some of these lists and I take it for what it is. I don't.
Right.
I stopped taking these lists seriously a long time ago.
You
And the
got to.
rate,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't take it
yeah,
serious,
yeah.
man. Because when I heard Dr. Rodriguez talk when he was on the show, he talked about how he, when different grades of tobacco, and it's not an overnight thing. It's not an overnight thing.
That train set is kicking Chester's ass.
Yeah, he kill it. Whatever that noise is in the background.
All right, I'm
He
done.
trying to.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
but
hey, did you get it put together?
It's done. All
That
right, I'm
train
done.
was
My bad.
kicking
I
your
should have
butt.
stopped. My bad. I meant to mute. My bad.
I know
but
you all right. We just know that train was kicking your butt, man.
No, I'm done, baby. Train is
Yeah,
set. I just
okay.
got to turn it on and let the smoke roll.
Let the smoke roll. Is it a lino?
No, it's a man. Come on, I ain't got that money. I spent all my money on cigars.
Woo! Hey, I know that's right. Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
We got to find a
Okay.
way to do that though as a team. And I know it's subjective, as someone said in there. Everybody's palate is different, but
everybody.
Yeah.
that list was. I looked at it. I don't think I got down to 10. I just closed it out like I asked enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
come on.
Well. We're gonna dissect the top 10, and then we work on the second half. About June.
Of what
But
you
we gonna
smoke.
we,
You can only judge what you've actually smoked.
come
That's
on.
the
Oh
key.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
there's so many
Absolutely.
cigars, so it's like people judge. They look at the cigars that are falling off the shelves, like the Basil, Amazon. There's so many cigars, right? And
Yeah.
it's all about what you have actually smoked and what do you personally care about and you like that you thought in your mind was a good smoke and what you thought in
Well,
your mind was trash.
well, let's put it this way, man. I mean, one of the reasons I want to get to the bottom of the selection process is because in my mind, in being in the industry and in around the industry long enough, like I'm gonna give you one cigar maker, Ezra Zion. Out of all their lines,
Woo!
I should have at least seen two or three of some Ezra Zion
Man, they got
that
some
could
good
have
stuff.
made the top 25.
My mind
Very
won't let
easy.
me know.
very, very
In your
easy.
Let me go
mind,
get
though.
my glass. Shit.
It's in your mind.
in my in my
How many,
mind, yeah.
how many everybody
But
else smoke?
but a house. Now I don't know. I done probably smoked more cigars in this lifetime
I ain't gonna lie. You
than
probably
you have
have. How
drunk.
old are you?
Than you
How
have
old are
drunk
you?
water.
How old are you?
I'm 64, but it ain't
God
even
damn.
that. It's just that I started smoking at the age of 21, and
You've been smoking
started
longer than
smoking a
me.
pipe. To be honest with you, a pipe first,
Merry
but
Christmas, Sandra.
yeah, yeah. So I'm just saying, you know, you when you get around that block a couple times, what's out there, and even in this industry, I would hate to think that it's about the dollars and they were earnestly and honestly, but it's a numbers game, and I get it and I
I think it's
understand.
a numbers game. I
And
agree with Ferg. I think it's
maybe
a
I'm
numbers
maybe
game.
I'm wrong with this, and
All about
maybe
money.
y'all agree or not. But it shouldn't be one list. It should be a list divided by the type of cigars. Well, so you're looking at
Categories.
Maduro, you're talking about Habano, you're talking about Connecticut.
Yeah,
If they made a list like that, then I would actually be more tuned to look at it. But I really very rarely, when I look at that list, I'm like, nah, I already knew from the beginning. And I agree with Jay. It's like, nah, this is more
yeah,
of a popularity
yeah,
contest. So
Popularity contest, man.
yep. It's an opportunity to increase sales at the end of whenever they put that list out. The sales jump up because everybody wants to go try that cigar. They
yeah,
haven't had it, so I cannot see the judge as
And
the
you'll
number one
be
cigar of all the
part of that.
cigars. Huh?
Yeah.
no,
I mean, and to your point, like I'm not uh and to what Doc Rodriguez was saying, I started out medium full to full. And that's 90% of what I do. So in order for me to clean my palate, I have to dial it back to a Habano. That's typically the lowest I would go. Every now and then there are a handful of Connecticut's,
mm,
the Southern Draw, Rosa Sharon, and in the Lancero. That's my starter smoke, so that I don't blow out my palate for the day. Um, but I mean, how many of those are in the 92 plus range, right? Because
mm.
then if we want to start nitpicking it on the list, what are the ratings of those? And some of them probably have the same rating, but I'm just throwing it out there. Like what are the ratings on some of these, and how many iterations have certain particular ones had, like Jay just brought up 23 years ago, a cigar that was at number 17 inched
Mm.
its way up to, you know, one. I mean, is it possible? Sure. I mean,
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of
just
it.
saying.
My
Trying
We're
to
question
gonna
see.
get
is,
to the
what happened? What happened? What happened with that cigar between 2021 and 2024?
Right, because that's
uh,
over 2 decades.
uh,
That's almost
yeah,
a quarter of a century.
because it didn't make the next list, and you're right. So, interesting thought.
Money.
Yeah.
Production. Money. Whatever you put. Oh yeah, the piggyback.
Ooh.
Whistle pro. Oh,
That's
whistle.
That's that Formula One, baby.
Yeah.
You can start your car with that. You can start your car with that.
Let me.
Well, you know
I'll
what?
let you know in a
So,
minute.
so
I
look.
finally opened this with a friend. I did not
Okay.
drink all of this.
What's his
This was
name?
All right.
this was a gift about 3 years ago, and I finally
Woo.
opened it this year. So
Okay.
that's how I do. I'll get it and it'll sit on my bar for 3-4 years.
So,
I
That's
open
If
it.
I was in
Sometimes
wow.
wine,
if
I do
I
that a
was
lot
over
with
there,
wine, but I figured why not? Thank you, Dawn.
I'm
So,
gonna be gone.
so, so look. So they want to come on and keep everybody long. I know it's Christmas Eve. Everybody probably want to be with the families and every whatnot. But this is gonna be an interesting topic. So we need to definitely follow through with this. But before we roll on up out of here, just want to see what the vibe is in everybody's house right now. What's going on? Don't want to be nosy, but so house, what you got going on? Anything cooking over there, man?
Man, I'm getting ready to grease up that rib roast.
Ooh, I'm glad you said roast.
Grease up the rib roast, 77-pound rib roast. I'm gonna let it sit and marinate in the refrigerator. I'm gonna bring it back out to room temperature. I got that Dominican rub I'm getting ready to put on it, and
Oh,
Is that right?
I'm gonna put it in the I'm gonna sear it on both sides, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven. That's my specialty. Besides
what?
chitlins.
At what temperature?
I'm gonna put it in the oven for 500 for 15 minutes, so it gets that
Ooh, God damn.
crispy grill on it. Crispy, so it's crispy on the outside.
So you looking at
Then I'm
a
gonna lower the
medium rare?
oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait, wait,
you
wait.
know it's
So
medium rare.
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
put
lower
it
the
in the
temperature
oven?
down to 350, and I got the thermometer in it. I'm gonna make sure it's like 130, 135, and I'm gonna take it out.
Well. Hold on now. Let's look at this thing here,
7 pounds,
I'm gonna put it in the oven at 500. So what you need to do is just go ahead and get your cast iron skillet and braise it so you
Hold
get
on,
the,
I'm gonna
the
do that
solid.
first. That's the first thing
All
I
right,
do.
I'm just checking now.
That's
Just
the first
checking.
thing I do to sear it on each side. Sear it on the
Cause
sides, all sides. I'm gonna sear it. Then I
you
put it in
know,
the rib rack, and I put it in there. Put it in that Put it in the oven for 15
cause
minutes.
you look like you got that yuppie kind of cooking going on.
I'm a chef,
Oh,
man.
Yeah. Jay Ferg.
My chitlins are the best in the world. I can make chitlins too.
I smell some hate.
Chitlins. If you ever want some chitlins, I make the best chitlins.
No,
Yeah,
thank you.
well, you might convince me to be over there for that one now. Give
Ah,
it a try.
My
What you got?
chitlins
What's up,
go back
Jay? What you
100
got
years. My
going on,
chitlin
man?
recipe is 100 years old.
Mm-mm.
Longer than that,
Mm.
if you like chitlins.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people don't like chitlins no more, but
Who like chitlins?
hey, a lot
You
of people
said
don't like
who
chitlins.
like it?
But
Oh, I eat them, man.
my chitlin recipe, bruh,
a
you would be
recipe
like,
for pig guts.
hey, hey, my chitlin recipe, man, my chitlin recipe cannot be cannot be beat.
Wait, hold on. All right, we on this chilling thing too long. I remember the last conversation you was on too long. Next, Jay Bird, what's up?
I ain't doing shit. I'm watching football and chilling. That's it.
I hear you, man.
What's that weather like down there, Jay?
Are we in the 70s? It's like 76.
Mm,
Yeah, say that's about 20.
yeah, we got us with a analyst. What you got going tonight? Just this New Year. I mean, Christmas Eve night.
Uh, I am getting ready
Oh,
to marinate some
hold
steak,
hold up. Yeah, you go ahead and talk. I'll be right back. My turkey in the oven.
and I
Oh
have
shit.
some center cut loin lamb,
Ooh.
and I got my big girl, my big skillet out, so I'm gonna spend a little time marinating that. Got a little liquid smoke. It's
I,
Mm.
one of
I
my
can still
favorite
hear you.
things.
Mm.
And you know, I got some fingerling potatoes, but I'm doing like the purple, red, yellow because I like color. You know, you should have color in your diet. So I'm gonna do that. Some spinach, probably some sweet potatoes. You know, let's see, whatever. But in the morning, I'm having a good old Jamaican Christmas breakfast slash brunch with my friends, like family. Her mom does it every year, and I was ordered to be there. And so we're gonna have some ackee and saltfish and some bami
Mm.
and all the things, you know, rice and peas, jerk pork. You know,
Sounds good.
it's gonna be some good
What you know
food,
about
some good.
Jerkport? You an island girl?
Listen, a good segment of my family is from the Caribbean. So every year, just in my immediate and extended family, we have a very blended Caribbean and American um, breakfast and lunch and dinner. So that's how my Thanksgiving and Christmas goes. So yeah, so there'll be a lot
Oh,
of jerk chicken, curry goat,
Mm.
all
okay.
the things.
All
All the things that we bless up.
Bless up, ma.
right. I ain't mean to leave y'all, but it's bad when you got a house full of women and none of them know how to cook. God, please.
Oh
And it's
Lord.
about 50 degrees here. That's why I have
Good.
on
The hoodie.
Hey,
the most sought after hoodie this year. Sorry, it's
yeah,
mine. And, you know, my brother only makes them for so many.
that's
Gotta
right.
be, gotta be in Miami in a couple of weeks. That's
So
all.
power to the people. What's up, man? What you got going on, man?
I'm on fire to the people.
Nothing, man. I'm gonna relax tomorrow.
Hey, yeah,
I'm gonna do a little riding around, but I'm not cooking a damn thing tomorrow.
I hear you. Well, you need to relax, bro, because you've been,
I,
sheesh,
dude, I'm
yeah.
tired as hell right now. I
Oh
said, man,
yeah, man.
you already listed.
It's been a
You
lot
know
of years.
what I'm gonna do tonight when we log off. I'm
Yeah.
going to Disneyland.
I'll be there with you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look,
My
you know what,
recliner
man?
is
Look,
already warmed up,
yeah,
and I'm ready to go. I'm
yeah,
gonna watch that movie.
yeah.
What is it? That Triple Eight.
Triples.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
movie. You gonna
yeah,
Yeah.
cry.
yeah, yeah,
Hey, you
yeah,
gonna cry
definitely,
on that
yeah,
movie, man. You gonna cry. If
Yeah.
you was in the military, I don't know how many people on here was in the military like me.
yeah.
But I came in the military in December 1981, right?
Okay.
So what I tell people when you watch that movie, you gonna understand before social media, before letters, before everything. When the girls used to put perfume in your letters, and you had to get your mail using the field using a foxhole. If you ain't never been in a foxhole, it don't matter to you. If you've never been in a combat zone, it don't matter to you. But the people that actually have done it, when you watch that movie is gonna touch your soul, right? And it's just another thing that I always tell people that, and that they see that you don't this come to light that what we had to do, especially this crew of black women had to do to get the mail to the troops, so
Right. Well, yeah.
so that they could build their morale. And if
Well,
people,
don't
a
get,
lot
Man,
of
don't get,
people don't understand.
don't give it away
don't
now.
give it
Don't
too
give it
much.
away.
But I will
Wait,
vouch
I'm
for you.
telling people.
Them
I'm just
letters
telling
with the
people. I'm telling people the
perfume.
military people, that was in the military, in the
We
foxhole, in
got it.
the combat zone, that depended on the mail before email, before GSM phones, before all that. Before you get a text message. I was 81, so I tell people,
Yeah.
look, before the cell phone technology came out, when you was waiting on a letter, you wanted to have that letter from your family.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Man,
that
We
movie,
got it.
that mail with the perfume on it, that ain't
that
nothing but
movie,
the
hey,
truth.
bro, that movie,
Mm,
that
mm,
made me. I could not.
mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I was
You,
crying in that movie.
Slim, you
I
brought
was
back some
like,
memories just now. God
it brought
damn it.
back memories because you sending letters to your mother and your father, and you know, you sending letters and you're writing letters, right? And You're waiting for the mail call. A lot of people don't know about that mail call in the field. And I tell people, look, if you never experienced mail call in the field, knowing you won't know if you're gonna live tomorrow, the next day, that mail call was something that you look forward to, and that movie touched upon that. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna give you the whole movie, but watch that movie, 688. And she only made
Right,
lieutenant colonel. She should have
right.
been a
Well,
general.
hell,
She should have been a
you,
general.
you you didn't give us the whole movie, but you gave us 55 minutes of it.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to you because I want you to watch it.
Man, we look, we on it, we on it. I
He
looked at
mad.
it
Hey,
today.
Watch it. I
don't
want
mind him.
everybody to watch
He mad because his turkey burned.
Hey, but
it.
That turkey is Cajun now.
yeah,
You
and
done
I got to
fucked
go
the
over here,
Christmas
baby.
turkey up.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, y'all. Hey, look, that's just about our show. Uh, I got to go up here and tend to my business. Hey, but look,
Jive
before we
turkey.
go, we about to we about to end this broadcast. Hey, thank y'all. Look for us in 2025. Y'all don't go nowhere because we got to get this
It's
Destination Herf house set up. All right,
burnt
deuces.
toasted turkey.